Solar success, splendid surprises and significant savings. K. Richard of Tewksbury, Ma. If I knew how, I would dance an Irish jig on my roof wearing neon lights so that everybody could understand how much we love solar. Believe it or not, the above quote came from one of our more hesitant customers. Kay Richards and her husband had an interest in solar for a while, but did not venture into the world of solar energy until 2015. The realization that prompted their venture is all too common. They were paying too much for electricity and wanted to look into the cost of a solar panel. They realized as well that their utility rates would only increase over time. Alternative energy, they decided, was the best remedy for their bloated electrical bills. Plus, it would help them reduce their carbon footprint, which was a long-time concern of theirs. Of course, they were not about to let just any company install solar panels on their house. The hype of solar was very new and very hot around the time we started shopping around. We did not want some fly-by-night company based across the country. It was important to us to have a local company who would be reachable and stand by their product, said Kay. I was concerned that the overall cost of a solar panel would not be reduced as much as quoted, or that the system may fail prematurely because the technology was so new. Fortunately, we addressed all her concerns and exceeded her expectations. We could not have asked for a better experience, Kay reports. From the initial visit to the installation and throughout any technical issues we've encountered since, their complete staff has been a fountain of information and professionalism. Her cost of a solar panel was well compensated for, too. After 5 years, she has a solar energy system that shows no signs of slowing down. The cost of a solar panel for her was an upfront payment of $1,000 plus a loan of $11,000 to pay for the installation cost of solar panels. Besides that, the starting costs of the solar panels were covered with state and federal tax benefits for energy credit earnings from going solar. By the same means, she eventually paid off the initial deposit and loan too. Kay remarks, our solar has been more reliable than expected or even quoted. As efficient as we try to be, I still enjoy hanging my clothes to dry. Our consumption has absolutely gone up by 10% in the past 18 months. With somebody always home, there are more lights and other resources being used. Since I don't receive any kind of reimbursement for this added cost from my employer, I'm grateful that it hasn't actually cost us anything in monthly bills. Her solar energy system has also provided her family with a benefit that she can't put a price tag on. I was most impressed by how quickly the install team worked during a super hot week in August. They were polite and unobtrusive, all while cleaning up every bit of mess along the way. They even checked our roof for support issues and did the repairs needed as part of the install. We had a newly shingled roof, she continued, but our 1938 home had old rafters that were too spaced out to support the weight of the panels. We were able to assess and correct this problem. She also described the often nightmarish process of getting a permit in a small town. Fortunately, we handled everything from permitting to cleanup. We had no additional conduit or hardware runs along the outside of the house, depreciating our curb appeal, and the inverter takes up minimal space in the corner of our basement. Kay thought the installers were clearly skilled at their task and were never frustrated when she had questions throughout the process. And in terms of her reducing her electricity bill, our system went live in August of 2015, and we haven't had a bill at all since October 2015. Our net metered amount has become so high that we are able to give several $100s in National Grid